Hi, if you like the video, please remember to subscribe.
Okay, what we're going to be doing today is going out and testing my brand new Garmin Etrex H handheld GPS Sat Nav. We're going to be doing some geocaching. So I've picked a couple of caches that are pretty close to where I live. I've got my printouts from geocaching.com, I've got my Etrex, I've got my ATP photo finder so I can tag any photos I take at the time. I've got my NASA pen so I can draw in the logs. I went out yesterday and managed to get 0 for 3 and didn't find any, so let's have a look. Right, so I think the first one's about half a mile away and I'm on foot, so I'm going to get started. Let's get out on the road. Right, okay, well we're almost at the cache. My Etrex H is telling me it's 128 feet away, just forward. You can see the old virtual compass guiding us on the way. It's quite a chilly morning, been a bit of fog today, a bit of mist, hear the old ship's fog horns going off. There we go, heading towards a nice little wooded area. Alright, over to the right a little bit now. Alright, here we go. How far are we now? 32 feet, right, so we're getting pretty damn close. Okay, 14, 12, 11, right, we're right on top of it now. So it's going to be somewhere in this lot. Right, let's go and have a look. And here it is, hidden underneath a bush. We've got our little geocache, so I've just written in the notebook. See what the goodies there's in there. Usual thing, lots of toys and stuff for the kids. I'm not going to take anything because I haven't brought anything with me, and there we go, our first geocache with our Garmin Etrex. Time to put it back and head on to the next one. Okay, our next cache is a multi-cache, sort of where you go to one coordinate, they give you a little bit of a puzzle, and then you go on to the next one. So I've got to the first point, and then what I had to do was take the phone number off that sign you can just about see in the distance, and according to their calculations, transcribe that into another geolocation. So that's what I've done, and the next location is about a mile away, so I'm off. Okay, we're in the woods, and can you see that squirrel? Let's see if I can zoom in, trying to keep it nice and steady. Looks like he's having his breakfast. Isn't that cool? That's the great thing about geocaching. You know, you come out and in the countryside, or you'd be surprised how much countryside is really close to where you live, and you get to see great things like that. As you can see, we're in a nice little wooded copse on our way to our next geocache location. Right, we've still got about a mile to go. Just thought I'd give you this view, see how misty it is this morning. See the tide's well out, which is good, so I think the next geocache we need to be there. You can just see the old scrap warships in the distance. I think they're Type 42 destroyers. Really foggy today. There's an old merchant ship. See if we can zoom in a bit on that. And over there, it's a bit out of focus, but that's one of the old Intrepid or Illustrious Assault type ships. Old Lady of the Sea. Very good. Alright, let's get walking. As you can see with the Etrex, you've got to be walking for it to tell you where to go. Now obviously I can't go that way because I'd end up in the sea, so I need to do a sort of circular route to get to where I want to go. Okay, well we've got about halfway there. I just thought I'd stop here because we've got a little bit closer to those ships so we can get a better view of them. Just zoom in. And we're off again. Okay, well we've got where we need to go, but it's quite a public place. There's lots of people walking past. You can see on the thing we're about 30 feet away. Now according to the clue, it's on the left hand side of the ditch, but it's not really clear about which side, so I've come around behind to have a quick look. As you can see, we've got the ditch in the middle, and then there's some ivy apparently on the left. So I'm going to have to pick my moment and then nip down there and see if I can see it. Hopefully their GPS coordinates are spot on, so we'll have to find it really quick. They say it's a normal sized ditch, but the tide's out, so as you can see, normally this ditch here would be full of water, but it's not. So hopefully when they say left, they mean left from the road, which would be somewhere over there. Right, I'm going to nip round and see what I can find. Okay, well we found it, but I'll show you what I had to do. I had to go down here, go across that sort of, this outlet sort of thing, go across that incredibly slippy mud, all the way along here, and up to there, and I'll see if I can zoom in so you can actually see where the cache is. See that? Let's see if I can hold it steady. Just about to see it in the middle of the screen now. I've signed the logbook, didn't take anything, didn't leave anything, but God, that was scary. It was really slippy. Let's have a look. You can probably see my footprints. Yeah, there we go, as I was slipping and sliding all over the place. But yeah, done it. Great. Just got to clean off now. Have a look at these. Absolutely covered in mud. That's what all the fun is about, I guess. Definitely. Well, thanks for that cache. Might do another one. But I think I need to go home and get cleaned up. Right, well done Garmin Etrex. You found 2 geocaches today. Okay, according to the Etrex, our next geocache is 2.23 miles away. So if I walk at 4 miles an hour, I should get there about half an hour. I think we're going to go for it, because this is the one that I've tried to find twice before using my Garmin Sat Nav, my in-car Sat Nav, and I haven't been able to find it. But I emailed the owner of the cache yesterday, and they gave me another clue. So let's get moving. Okay, as you've probably guessed, I haven't gone on to the 3rd geocache. The route took me back past my house, so I couldn't resist popping in for a coffee, and as I was so muddy I thought I'll call it a day for today, and we'll go and get that other one tomorrow. So time for a bit of conclusion then about how was it going geocaching with the Garmin Etrex H. Well, it did everything I wanted to do really. I mean, this is a really simple non-mapping handheld GPS. Basically you enter the coordinates of where you want to go, and it's as you can see, it sticks an arrow once you start moving, because it doesn't have a built-in electronic compass, telling you how far you've got to go. It's got loads of cool information on there. You can cycle through the pages. So today my trip was 3.19 miles, and it gives you your ETA and your next distance, and you can change all this information to what you want it to say, like the time or trips, all sorts of different things, height covered, all that sort of stuff. It's really, really cool. That's the waypoints menu. That's your satellite navigation. At the moment we're inside the house. Admittedly we are next to a window, but we've got a predicted accuracy of 17 feet, which is pretty good, and well, it's always given me accuracy within my house, so that's pretty cool. This is the track screen. It's still showing the bearing to my next, so you can probably just about make out that's where we are now, and there's that line there. It's telling me where I've got to go, which I'm not going to go, and then the really light grey lines are where I've been walking over the last couple of days, because I haven't reset it yet. So there we go, Garmin Etrex H, superb geocacher. More detailed review to follow, and thanks for watching, and time for my cup of coffee.